people discovered is bigger than we ever thought possible.
How big is that thing?
It was the largest shark that ever existed.
A living fossil.
Thought to have been extinct for over 2 million years.
Wrong.
My God. It's a megalodon.
So when I saw the trailers for this movie, I immediately thought that this was a film that kind of belonged to be on the Sci-Fi Channel. It's just because they have names like Jason Statham and Ruby Rhodes attached with the film, it now has official cinema release. And while watching this movie, after hearing that, hey, this movie, The Meg, is just some dumb fun, I watched it, and the whole time I was like, when's this movie gonna pick up? When this movie gonna be this intense thriller, this dumb fun movie that I've been hearing about? Because personally, for me, this is just dull and boring, and you know it's dull and boring. It ain't just you, because you're seeing people around you, other audience members, checking their phone. You know, seeing what the time is, and seeing like, how long do we have left? You know, that's never good. You know. And the reason is that it's not good because this is a movie that... Because they've been trying to make this movie for, like, ages. Like, I don't know, like 15 years or something. This is a movie that you will find in 2002. We're in 2018 where stories have been evolved. And stories have more substance and more depth to the characters and all that. This is none of it. This is just stereotypes of other characters you've seen before. You have the love interest who gets, you know, needs to be rescued like, you know, 5 times out for the movie. You got a hero who's your typical tough dude. You got the techie computer girl who's just, her entire dialogue is nothing but technical stuff. There's the one who's not a boy of having, who believes your main character is it's a nut. Of course, you got the ex-girlfriend. There's so many types and characters we've seen before, and seeing a type of character that we've seen before, it can be great, but you need some depth and substance. Let me be attached to these characters, and there's none of that. There's none of that at all. And so when the shark comes along, when the Megalodon shows up, and they start killing the characters off, I'm like, yeah, really? Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, that one's gonna get eaten. Yep, that's eaten. Yep, there's that. That. And it probably doesn't help that the dialogue is horrible. It's horrible. It's not cringeworthy, but you know it's bad. It's basically them saying that it's a shark movie. It's supposed to be like a B movie anyway. We don't need to try hard with the dialogue. They just want to see just sharks attacking. Yeah, personally, I do. I do want to be offensive. That's probably the big thing about this movie. It's dull because of the characters. It's dull because of the characters. This film feels completely outdated. At least, like, this movie should have come in 2004, but there's so many things that the studio wanted PG-13, but, you know, the filmmakers want a rated R movie. It's a whole different thing, and this movie, this movie isn't dumb fun. This movie is just dull and dumb.
He looks heroic, but he's kind of got a negative attitude. Chew on this, you ugly...